Deja vu.
Greetings. Greetings.
It's like I'm stuck in time. It's like a curse, and I can't escape it.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's me, Zeus. It's deja vu when I'm running up these racks. I'm like the Terminator screaming, I'll be back.
All right.
It's deja vu when I'm out here flying first class. It's like
you know what we gotta do.
I gotta take out the trash. I'm on top of my game, headed to class.
Wow.
You can tell that I made it. Look
It's
at
still being appealed.
Garage with tanks full of gas. I play the game so raw, I won't finish last. Sitting in my living room.
Welcome everybody. Oh my gosh, as you can see, oh, they're out in mass today.
I guess we going viral 'cause my Zodiac. I got all these numbers on
Now this is, well, you know, I was doing what I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are back to the show. All right, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, they did try to take down the live. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and keep rocking and rolling and cooking and booking. All right, and so it's very important that we do not allow these people, and you know they're out there, these Zeus haters, to discourage us from doing the great and wonderful things that we do. All right, so please tap the screen and share the live. All right, seriously. Alrighty then. So while that is cooking and brewing, we will see. Hold on. Who do we have to bring up next? All right, let's go ahead and start bringing up some guests. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I'll bring up my good friend Attacking while we get things set up and in order. Good morning, Attacking. How are you doing?
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Oh, we're doing all right. All right, we're just obviously weathering some troubled times.
They hate the honesty.
Well,
just so you know,
yes.
Stock market's down 442 points.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes.
Wow!
That's so great.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Donald Trump, for the stock market going down. All right. Wow.
Hey, I like our broadcast that you and I were in yesterday.
Which one was this one? The one? Oh, was it with Stacy?
No, well, yeah, she came in. And was
with our Russian friend. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and you notice how they again just talk over as we're giving out real information. You and I and Mr. Jones.
Yeah. I remember this now. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Yeah. They do that when they don't have much to run on, right? And we know they're just fed a bunch of lies.
And you notice how I asked them really simple questions. How can Donald Trump show or say that people are receiving Social Security checks?
Yeah.
Right? At 150 to 300 years old and without any proof or evidence? Yeah. How they defend that too?
And did they have any answers?
No. They made the comment when I called the kids hackers from 19 to 25-year-olds, and they said, you don't know what they are. One of the kids digitized a picture and made it whole again. And that's when I said, so you saying because he can make a digital picture and make it whole, you're going to say that he's a CPA because of it?
Tell them. They know there's no answer for this behavior. These people are unqualified to be in our government trying to find fraud, while at the same time they're working for the biggest fraud in the United States. Attacking. Let's go.
Zeus.
Go ahead and tell them.
Zeus, I keep asking.
What do you ask?
If Donald Trump is saying that people are receiving, he's literally saying that 17 million people are receiving Social Security checks or have received Social Security checks from 110 to 360 years old. 17 million fraudulent accounts. Now, the thing is this, why don't they show a spreadsheet? And how can you send out checks from a company, an entity that's only been around for 89 years?
How can you?
How? I don't know.
They don't know. No answers. Where are the Trump supporters at? Good morning. Where are you Trump supporters at? You liars. you seditionists, treasonous traitors. You all believe every single thing that Elon Musk says. Where are you at now? Please explain this to us.
And if you haven't heard the latest Larry Kudlow or Cudwell, whatever, and Elon Musk, he is saying that they need to get rid of Social Security. He said it in an interview. They have to get rid of it. A $1 trillion scam, he's calling it.
Ain't that something?
Millions upon millions of senior citizens and disabled people are going to be homeless.
We're more focused on how we bring.
Oops, what the heck was that? Go for it.
Lying on the ground, unalived, because of losing Social Security. Their only means to put a roof over their head and food in their belly.
Ain't that
you
something?
guys are allowing Trump and Elon Musk to destroy the fabric that you paid into the Social Security. You people who are senior citizens or disabled who voted for Trump, you have a possibility to lose your Social Security. This ain't a lie. It's coming out of their mouth. Coming out of their mouth.
Lee, are you talking to us when you said who cares what we think? Lee, is that what you're saying? Because I'm a little confused. Why are you all in the chat getting all worked up?
Oh, and by the way, your buddy Toilet Paper Man?
What about him?
He made you. I heard you with him last night a little bit until he kicked you out.
Mm-hmm.
So I made another video of his live. He said,
Thank you, attacking, because these people lie.
Yeah,
these people lie.
I own him. I own him because he always lies. He's trying to say that the stock market crash under Trump right now, the past 30 days, is caused from 2022. So it started in 2022 and it's happened today. So the thing is this: why doesn't he take blame for Trump's losing 26,000 points in 4 years in his first presidency and 10,000 of those points from February to March of 2020? Why isn't this the cause of Donald Trump's crash now?
Right. Any Trump supporters want to give us a nice economic answer to this question that attacking is asking? W. Rick in the chat.
Real simple. It's all math, right? I mean, please tell us, and please show us a line item for funds that they say they're finding fraudulent in regards to these entities like USAID. Do you know that there's a gentleman from the Black Farmers Association?
Oh, really?
That they're withholding hundreds of millions of dollars from them.
Wow!
Because of the holding the funds from USAID to these people who have done their work, and these are the Black Farmers Association seems to have a harder time getting funds.
Really?
And hold on, finding it harder to get funds. Except for white people, white farmers. They get the funds immediately.
Wow.
They have to fight for it.
Wow. See, this is the racism. This is the race baiting that MAGA loves to do. All right. And we're exposing it at record time. This is the sick situation this country is in. Are you Trump supporters happy now to see our country basically being brought to its knees and Americans suffering all over the place? You're happy now?
Yeah. It's getting ridiculous. Donald Trump, by the way, for you people who think that the United States pays for Canadians' health care program, their medical, no, they don't. You know that the United States imports from Canada $412 billion products, while America exports to Canada only $349 billion of products. So Canada supplies us more than we supply Canada. And also, Canada supplies the northern states with electricity. So you want this trade war to go on that's going to hurt America, and you think Trump is doing you a benefit by doing this? It's going to cost you more money out of your pocket. And possibly, if they decide to turn off the electricity,
W. Marissa in the chat. Let's go. Tell them attacking.
What happens? What happens to the people up in the northern areas when they have no electricity?
What happens?
they freeze,
Mm.
they become popsicles.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
So
hear that?
yeah, I'm gonna drop. Everybody
All right.
be good. Everybody be safe. Support Zeus. And by the way, to you guys who say, why don't you tell us about you getting paid? What difference does it make?
Tell him attacking.
It doesn't. It doesn't bother. It's no business of yours if he gets paid or if he doesn't get paid, and he doesn't have to prove it.
Thank you, attacking.
It's none of your business if he gets paid by anybody. The only reason why if you complain about it is because he's popular, he has people in his room, and you can't do what he does.
Bingo.
A black
Tell
man,
him, lady.
a black man holding an audience and giving them real information. You're upset because a young black man
How?
is benefiting from what he has the ability to do, his talent, his ability to charm people and enlighten people and engage with people and inform people.
Thank
guys
you.
are jealous.
Thank you. You said you took the words right out of my mouth. But W attacking.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go.
Wow. See, you know, there's a thing going on, right? You know, when they hand you lemons, you got to make lemonade, and that's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. You know, it is what it is. You got to still be able to keep pushing forward. Now, let's continue to move on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I want to talk to my good friend Tiffany for the people. I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah. Zeus for the win. No, you for the win. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're building it up over here. It doesn't. It's just a different spot, but you know we'll still turn it out. You know what I'm talking about. How are you doing?
Hey, Juicy Zeusy, what's going on?
Oh well, you know I'm doing better now that you're here. Seriously.
I know it's been a minute, right?
Yeah.
It's been a minute, and look how angry they are this morning. Can you imagine the audacity to be so terrible in life that
Thank
you have
you.
to go reporting people's lives or telling the truth?
Thank you. W, Tiffany. But we're going to continue to, we can rebuild because that's what the Democrats are doing. And this is a good example of how you can get knocked down but then get back up. All right. So thank you for bringing that up. W, Tiffany. Seriously.
Yeah. So I don't know why. Well, I mean, we know why they're so triggered. They're mad that when your brain is rotten on the inside, it doesn't provide you to make rational decisions like how you voted in November, right?
Right.
So I wanted everything attacking said, and then I also wanted to touch on. I liked what you said the other day about how weird the pocket watching is. You said that. You said that term, and I think that's really, really.
They're obsessed. They're so obsessed with my income, right? And it's
Right.
and they'll make up stuff. Zeus, how much do you get paid? What do you want to see me dirt broke and ashy? Is that what this is about? You want to see me like that, scratching and digging and begging? Is that what they want to see? And then so they could then turn around and tell me to get a job, right? It's the most bizarre thing.
Which one is it? And I just
Yeah.
find it interesting that they're always like pocket watching everyday people that are literally trying to just survive out here. Where's your energy for Elon Musk? Where's your energy for Trump? Where's your energy for billionaires that are destroying the country? I mean, is there any of that energy for them?
They don't have any energy.
It's
I don't know where they're at with that, but this is a good question to the Trump supporters out there. Why all the energy in the wrong direction?
in the wrong direction, always angry about the wrong things, right?
Yeah.
And I still find it just unfathomable how they don't understand that Elon and Trump do not care about them.
Not one bit.
Right. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. So I'm gonna drop, but I am a mod in here, so MAGA, tread lightly.
Thank you,
Okay.
because Tiffany's not playing over here. There's a different set of rules than the rules that are in the kingdom. The kingdom, you can get away with a lot. Over here, not so much. So if I were a Trump supporter over here, I would be on my best behavior because these mods are looking for you and they deserve to do whatever they do to you. All right. Thank you
And
so
I'm
much.
if I do see Trump supporters, put one in the chat like Juicy says, tap that screen and share the live.
Thank
Support
you.
this space because we're on the big backup. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what we're gonna have to do for the meantime, as you say, the between time, right?
Thank you. No lies detected. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Seriously.
Juicy.
Love you
everybody.
too. W, Tiffany, for the people. So they knocked me down, but then we get back up. Look at that. We're almost at 1,000 folks, ladies and gentlemen. The way we're cooking and booking, all right. And let me just go ahead and say it because it needs to be said. If you are triggered by the way that I'm running my broadcast, again,
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy,
Lady Boss Monet.
yes, if you're complaining all the time,
Thank
very
you.
simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
I don't know why that is so difficult for you Trump supporters to do. All right, let's continue to move this thing along. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The beautiful Ange. Welcome, Ange. How are you doing? Seriously. Oh, someone said I need to keep crying. These people are obsessed.
We're always saying we're crying. I mean, if I am, I have tissue nearby.
Oh.
But I'm not. So
Mm-hmm.
you guys come in, you call me all sorts of names, and it really like boosts my ego. I think it's hilarious, like when you guys show who you really are when you come in and call me those terrible,
Yeah.
terrible names.
Yeah.
But you know,
I mean, these people are sick.
they are. Zeus, the names I've been called in the last few days, you know, you hear the people on the right. Oh my goodness, those people on the left are so nasty. I cannot repeat what I've been called the last few days.
Wow. It's that sad. And you're probably called that stuff by people who are self-proclaimed Christians.
Yes.
Right. Isn't that
Sometimes
funny?
I will ask them, I will say, "Are you a Christian?" And they will continue to call me those names.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say, I remember when they took you down several months ago, you got on your backup, and your numbers got right back up.
Ain't that something?
It might take a little, actually, look at you. It
Yeah,
might
we're
take a
climbing.
little bit of time, but you know what? They did this to me like a week or two ago. I actually want to thank you guys.
Ange in the chat, seriously.
I worked on my backup and gained like 2,000 people.
Wow. There's a saying, you can't keep a good thing down, all right? And that's what this is about, right? It just shows we're good people at the end of the day.
Even crazier is when I came back to my main, I gained 2,000 followers.
Wow, look at that. Can't keep a good thing
So
down.
again, thank you. And not that it's all about numbers, but thanks to them, I hit 30,000 followers.
Hit them with it again, and we haven't even gotten to the drill, baby drill. You know what I'm talking about, right?
They don't know how to drill, baby, drill. Cut it out. They know nothing about fracking or finding that liquid gold. They know nothing about that. Most of them are single old men driving their trucks, trying
That
to
part.
protect women half their age or way too young for them.
Yeah.
But I'll just move on to something else. I'll be careful because you know how they.
Yeah, we don't know. These people are crying out there.
They
But
are.
it is what it is. You know, we can't hold back this truth. This truth has to get out there, Ange. Seriously. I mean,
W Valerie for the subscription.
W Valerie for the subscription. Thank you so much. On the backup, you're trying to get a triple double, I see.
Yeah, a triple double. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My Celtics are doing great, by the way. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this RFK Jr. freak just for a minute.
Get it out there, please.
Okay, so there are 220 cases of measles currently. I think we're at like 12 states
Wow.
outbreaks. Last year, for the entire year for outbreaks for measles, there was 16. 6
Wow.
for the entire year. And now we are at 220 cases. And I believe 4 unalivings. Do not quote me. Val was the one that told me the other day, which she's usually correct. And these are all due to people not being immunized.
Wow.
All of them.
Isn't that something?
RFK, he's got a plan. Are y'all ready? Just write this down, okay? Be prepared for class. Get a pen and paper.
Go ahead.
All you need to do is improve your diet. Get healthier. And I want to say real quick, that was for educational purposes only, and it's false.
Thank you.
Absolutely false. You need to be getting your vaccinations. This is absurd. This is why we already have 220 cases, and we're only into March. When you have some freak running around has no business being in that position because he said he did the H hug during college to help him get through schooling.
Wow.
So yeah, please, please, please do not listen to this idiot. Get your vaccinations for the MMR, mumps, measles, rubella. First dose about 15 months, the second one about 4 to 6 years old. Do not listen to this person.
Thank you.
It is. I don't want to say the word, but you can unalive. It's very, very serious.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to get that out there. Again, 220 cases in March of this year, and last year there was only 16 for the entire year.
Yep.
So get it together, people. Do not listen. Oh, go ahead.
But honestly, though, if a Trump supporter were to just ignore your advice and perhaps, things went for a turn and they just, basically ended up being in a bad situation, would that bother you at all?
It would.
Oh.
I care about children. I care about children. Unlike these Christians that say that they do, if they did, they would make sure that these things would be getting done. I could go on and on about those.
Yeah.
Pretend to care about them. And also, vitamin A is not going to help with measles. What that does is if you already have measles, that is something that might help you a little bit further along with that to it's basically just to help.
Yeah.
We usually just do that mostly in China and South Africa.
Yeah.
Because over here in the United States, we should definitely be advanced enough to know. But unfortunately, we have this idiot that said he would not say these things. He said he would not say that autism was caused. What were they saying it was called? Oh, vaccinations.
Yeah.
Now he's reversing course on that. Right?
Yeah.
When he, before he got nominated, confirmed, whatever, he said, no, I don't believe that anymore.
Yeah.
He's reversed course. And
Thank
now
you.
he's saying there's something to it.
Wow.
So be careful, guys, out there. Don't listen to people like RFK Jr.
Please don't.
Listen to your primary care doctors. Okay?
Listen to your doctor, and that's the best advice, honestly, that you could give these folks. But Ange, I'd hate to say it to you. They don't trust you because, you're a Democrat or, you don't vote for Trump. So let's just see how it all plays out, right?
Somebody called me crazy. Oh, Blaze of Glory, shut up. Just come to my live some more and stalk me. If you think I'm crazy, must be you love crazy because you follow me. Okay. All right.
Get him, Ange. Ange in the chat. All right. Let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you can see that we have a great turnout. My goodness, look at all this love you're getting, Ange. All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is my backup account, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, send it to all of these Zeus haters and let them know they can't keep a brother down. Hi, Takesha. Welcome to today's show. How are you doing? Seriously.
Man, these people trying to take us down like the Titanic.
But we ain't gonna let them.
Zeus,
Talk to them.
Zeus, I tell my grandbaby, don't be a tattletale. So she's more mature than the people that's on this app. Because why y'all reporting people? Just because somebody might say something you disagree with, why running? You supposed to be grown.
Yeah.
Why you running telling TikTok about something so somebody else's page can get taken down?
That part.
They're not going to stop people from coming to their page and looking at them.
Thank you.
What is the purpose of it?
I tell you, these people got wickedness in their heart. It's because we're uncovering all the bad things that their dear leader is doing. That's what I think it is.
But you know what I find exciting, Zeus?
What's that?
That all of the foolishness that's coming from this administration.
Uh-huh.
The Democrats can't be blamed.
Hey! That's what I'm talking about because we didn't cause it.
When it all go down, like a man that uses Viagra after hours, the Democrats can't be blamed, Zeus. And that's give me a good feeling. You can't blame us for the economy.
Nope.
even though they trying.
Mm.
You can't blame us for the stock market, even though they trying.
Nope.
You just can't blame us for nothing.
Not a thing. Ain't
It's
that something?
all on y'all.
Because they control government now, right?
They got the whole entire government in their hands.
What about the stock market? Someone said it's down over 500 points right now. Who do we blame for that? Joe Biden?
Donald Trump with them tacky tariffs. Listen, you know what I found funny, Zeus?
Wow.
After he realized, because
Yeah.
if tariffs weren't so bad, he wouldn't have taken some off the cars and all that stuff. So
Right.
evidently they're bad. But wait a minute, Zeus.
Talk to him.
I guess he thought when he bowed down that Kendall was gonna bow down too. And Kendall is still standing on theirs while he done bowed down on
Amen.
that.
Yeah.
Man, I've been so tickled. I said, if these folks don't see that Donald Trump is not the great and powerful Oz, he just the man behind the curtain
Amen.
pulling the switches.
Amen.
They'll never see it, baby.
Amen. Go ahead, tell the truth, Takesha. Thank you. Do you think these people love to be lied to and manipulated? Is that what's going on right now? Because how long does it take for you to wake up and realize that this is a bad situation?
It gives them a warm and fuzzy feeling.
Yeah.
And you see, they keep coming back, Zeus, because the whole time you're on, you got that picture up, and that's the more time they feel like they held with Trump. So they come to get the love and adoration. See that picture right there? They
Yeah.
really think he waving at them.
Oh.
Guess what they be saying?
What they
That look
say?
like my sidewalk. That look like my grass. He must be at my house waving at me and I missed it.
Wow.
They living in a fantasy land. They
Wow.
think this man really love them. And
Wow.
that's why they keep holding on, Zeus.
Wow. Wow. I mean, at a certain point, though, they got to wake up and see that this is all a delusion, right? I mean,
We tried to get them no dose, Zeus,
yeah.
and coffee, but they didn't want it, Zeus. They kept taking them sleep aids. They wanted the Tylenol PM.
Mm.
In your sleep, Zeus.
Wow. W. Takesha.
There's nothing we can say. We all talked out, Zeus. We all talked out.
All
But
right.
that's what I wanted.
All righty then. Well, listen, as always, Takesha, it's an honor to have you come on up here and, do what you do, ladies and gentlemen. Show Takesha a lot of love because she's coming up here and administering a whole lot of truth seriously. And it's the truth that's going to be needed to get this country out of the situation we're currently in.
Absolutely. Thank you for the gifts, y'all.
All righty then. All right. All righty then. All right. We're gonna continue to tell the truth, ladies and gentlemen, because guess what? We actually are not going to surrender over here. We're not going to let Donald Trump do what he wants with our country. Oh no, absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely not. Are there any Trump supporters out there? Please put a 1 in the chat. I'll bring you right. Oh, there he is. I saw Fred before. Fred, why don't you come right on up here, Fred? Let's come on and get this out of the way, Fred. I would hate to pass up on an opportunity of a lifetime. Okay, I see Nathan 97. All right, Nathan, send me a guest request because I can't invite you directly. Glass Slipper. I sent you an invite. Come on up here, Glass Slipper, if you don't mind. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Glass Slipper. Are you a Trump supporter? Yeah, Fred won't. Glass.
I've been on. Yeah. You know I'm a Trump supporter. I've been on your live before, man. This is my second time.
Oh, well, what are you doing now?
Oh, I'm working.
It's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise.
I'm about to get in this car and take a break, man.
I don't remember who you are. I don't remember who you are. But when did we talk last?
Okay, so the last time we spoke, the election was going on.
Okay.
And you said to me, well, who gonna pick the fruit? Are you gonna pick the fruit?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like something I said.
Okay, so since we on that,
we on that type of time, bro. Yeah. Okay.
My question. Well, before I'm gonna say this to you, bro. I be on a lot of lives,
But the connection is going in and out, bro. The connection is the Bluetooth connecting. What's happening? You got in the car and then stuff went bad. I can't hear you. Jeez, glass slipper. No one can hear you. You got to turn your Bluetooth off. Did you? No. Why don't you drop and then I'm gonna tell you to drop and then come back up and connect again because you got into the car and I don't know if they were jamming your signal because you could be in a war zone somewhere near Russia and you know what they do over there. That's probably what happened. But I was curious about what you said because you said the last thing that I told you was who's gonna pick the agricultural products if we do the mass deportations. And I wanted to really actually get into that with you if you don't mind because the numbers for the mass deportation, honestly, they're not looking any good. Glass Slipper, send Big Zeus a guest request again. All right, I'll bring you right back up. All right. Oh, there he is. All right, let's get it going. All right, so Glass Slipper, where are you at?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right.
So we talked
We
talked before the election, and now we're back. Got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this before we start, man. You one of the few brothers, man. Despite disagreements, you are respectful. Your hell thing is funny to me,
Okay.
but I don't have no problem with you, man. But okay, but as far
Thank
as
you.
as far as the fruit, who picking the fruit, my question to you is: I go in the grocery store now and I see all kind of fruit. Abundance of it. So somebody picking the fruit. Who picking the fruit? Because you told me wasn't nobody gonna pick the fruit.
Well, depends on which fruit are you talking about.
All fruit.
Oh, the signal. What happened, man? Every time- Your signal, man. Yo, your signal.
You was
Okay, your signal's back, bro.
Can you hear
That's
me?
crazy. Yeah, I can. Now, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that all of the mass deportations that Trump promised he would do have been completed? So let's just because I gotta use common sense.
Well, I don't know. All I'm going off is the conversation we had. You told me that it wasn't going to be no fruit. And the election was still going on.
If he
and
pulls
it's an
off,
abundance of fruit, so why
if
is
he
it still abundance of fruit?
No. This is what I said, and my memory is starting to come back real clear. I made the point that said if you do pull off the mass deportation, he was talking about 11 million or so people, and we covered the industries, right? The agricultural industry, and then there's also other industries, and I said if he pulls that off, then there's going to be an issue about feeding Americans, and the fruit part is in there because I'm aware, just like you are aware. Hey, it's pretty loud back there. What's going on back there?
Go ahead, I can hear you, bro.
But it's loud back there in my ear. I don't know what that is. All I was saying,
Okay, go ahead.
all I was saying to you is, if he does this, we're going to have a void in that area, and who's going to do it? So the fact that you're not doing it, the fact that you aren't doing it, means maybe Trump hasn't actually followed through with his mass deportations at the level that he said he would.
Okay, I get you, bro. But your point was like if he did the mass deportation,
That's still my point.
Nobody. Okay, let me finish. Your point was like if he did the mass deportation, that it wasn't gonna be nobody to pick the apples and fruits. My point is, it's like how many people do you need to pick fruit? You understand what I'm saying? So if you got 5 million, if you had 5 million illegal immigrants or whatever you call it, and he deport 3 million, 2 million ain't enough to pick fruit. And I'm done with that subject. I want to get to another one.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. If you use that kind of logic, then that means you're going to have to pay the 2 million that are here a lot more money, right? And then guess what's going to happen? Because you got a shortage now. You got a shortage of people out here that's able to do the work because you went from doing 5 million to now you only got 2 million. You get what I'm saying? What was the price of the fruit? What was the price of the fruit when you went to the store? Did it look like it was way out of control? Because did you buy some fruit?
I buy fruit, but listen.
Okay, so
listen
what
to
was
this.
the price? Was it expensive when you bought it still? Because see, we got to be able to test this theory.
Well, not to me because
okay, so it was affordable. So then that means Trump hasn't done the deportations like at the levels he said he was doing, and that's what I wanted to make sure you and I understood. He hasn't done it.
Okay, maybe not.
And you know how I know he hasn't done it because he's so desperate. What's that noise?
The light keep coming on in the bathroom. I keep cutting it off. But go ahead, bro.
The light in the bathroom.
It's an automatic light, bro. It goes off with motion. It goes off with motion.
So you in the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm around compressors and air guns.
Okay. I'm just assume that's the best decision you could have made in this moment. So I appreciate the heads up. Let me say this. All right. So I'm thrown off. Oh yeah. So the price of your fruit hasn't really gone up significantly, and it shows that he's not as successful as he should be with these mass deportations because he's starting to find out that it's actually a lot harder to pull this thing off, and it's going to cost America a lot more money. And you know what he's doing now to try to boost his numbers? He's going after college students right now, right, to try to boost those numbers, those who are protesting, and he's trying to deport.
Wait a minute now. Well, how we get to fruit to college?
Well, because he's trying to deport people, and he got to get to 11 million, right? And he's not able to hit that number, so he has to start looking in other areas to find people to help inflate those numbers. He's trying to deport people from Ukraine too. You hear about the 240,000 people from Ukraine that he's trying to deport now because his little blow. But he's doing all of these things, sir, to just try to inflate those deportation numbers. So all I wanted to say is he's not been
money.
Huh?
You talking about money? So is the money the issue?
The money is part of the issue, but also the claim that he was making, the lie about these people who are in the country illegally and how they're coming in, that's also being exposed as being a lie right now. That's why it's not happening like he's.
Okay, well, let's talk about money then. So, Lee, you know who Lee Zeldin is?
I know of him. I don't know him though. Why?
Okay, well, Lee Zeldin is the head of the EPA, which is the Environmental Protective Agency. Mm-hmm. And Trump appointed him January 29th of this year as as on the committee, and what he uncovered was, and you can fact check me, that Biden gave $2 billion to a nonprofit organization that Stacey Abrams is a part of, and at the time that Lee Zeldin uncovered that Biden gave $2 billion to this nonprofit organization, they only had $10 in their bank account, and it was for climate change. Now we talking about money. You know, let's talk about both sides, because see, I'm one of them guys, and I don't particularly like Elon, Musk. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but it's too much one. Y'all be on too much one-sided stuff. You know.
Okay, so let me read that to you. Let me read it to you. The Biden administration, through the EPA, awarded a $2 billion grant to the Power Forward Communities in April 2024 as part of the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund, funded by the Inflation Reduction Act. This nonprofit, formed in October of 2023 aims to decarbonize homes, focus on low-income communities by financing energy-efficient upgrades like heat pumps and solar panels. Stacey Abrams is connected to this group indirectly. She served as a senior counsel for Rewiring America, one of 5 organizations in the Power Forward Communities Coalition, until the end of 2024. She also expressed enthusiasm for the coalition's work. So there's no evidence that Abrams personally received $2 billion. The grant
I
went
didn't
to...
say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I said she was a part of. She was a part of.
Okay, so what is that? Why even bring that up? She didn't do anything illegal.
No, you
So why
misunderstood. You misheard what I stood. You talk. We was talking about fruit. Then you went to talking about Trump.
I fact checked you. You're honestly, bro. Honestly, you were making the suggestion that Biden somehow misappropriated federal funds by awarding them or giving it to Stacey Abrams for something that was basically waste, fraud, and abuse.
That's not what specifically.
Your connection, bro.
That I said to you. Okay, you hear me?
It's better. It's better now.
What I said to you, bro. What I said to you, Zeus, was that she was a part of it. I didn't say that Biden gave Stacey Abrams $2 billion. I said Biden gave $2 billion to a nonprofit organization.
Can I ask this question?
That's what I said to you.
Is there anything wrong with because Biden didn't do it? That's my whole point. President Biden does not have the authority to authorize funding for grants. The funding is made available through Congress. You get what I'm saying? And then the organization, what was it called? Power Forward Community. They actually have to go out and apply to get that funding. And apparently their application was so good that they were awarded that funding. Biden just was the president, but he did not directly give them money, and Stacey Abrams was not directly tied to that organization. So what is your whole reason for bringing that up?
So why did you skim over how much money they had in their account? They had $10 in their account, and they gave a nonprofit organization $1 billion and $10. Read that. Don't read that.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Nonprofit organization $2 billion.
Yeah.
I said, read the part where they only had that nonprofit organization only had $10 in their account. Read that part. Why
it says the listen, let me read it. Let me read it. The controversy stems from the grant size and the timing. Power Forward Communities reported just $100 in revenue in 2023, raising eyebrows about its capacity to handle $2 billion. Critics, including Administrator Lee Zeldin, have called it wasteful, pointing to the group's inexperience and a grant agreement requiring budget training after distribution. The broader $20 billion fund parked at Citibank before Biden left office has also fueled accusations of a scheme to bypass oversight. All right. Yet the grant process began. Are you listening? The grant process began well before Biden's term ended, with applications due in October of 2023 and awards announced in April of 2024, not at the last moment. So what you're experiencing right now is when a nonprofit first starts, which is what this nonprofit was dealing with, how could they report that they had millions of dollars? If they're just getting started, how much money should they have had in their account?
Where's your source at? Man?
I'm reading it to you. It started in 2023. So a company, a nonprofit, think of the word nonprofit. They're just getting founded. They're just getting off the ground. That is not unusual. To me, this is an American success story because people should be able to start nonprofits and qualify for grant funds. What is your problem, bro? Oh, and Val says it takes $100 to start an account. So thank you, Val. It takes $100 to start an account. So this is the problem I have with you, brother. You're going to sit here and allow people to divide you in this country, but then you're going to go sit out here on one of these street corners and talk about how corrupt the government is and they won't give a brother a chance. You see they giving brothers and sisters a chance, and then you turn around and say...
Same thing. You doing the same thing. What are you talking about, Zeus? You
How?
doing the same thing.
How?
You doing the same thing. It's like your arguments. It's like egg. About egg.
Well, your connection's gone, bro. It's gone. You're okay. You're back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But you owe Stacey Abrams, bro, and Joe Biden an apology.
I don't claim to be right about everything, but y'all arguments be tripping me out. It's like y'all complain about the price of eggs, but I see you people go in the liquor store and buy a pack of Newports for $11. You grabbing blunt wrappers. You smoking a quarter a herb.
Come
a
on,
day.
man. Now
You
listen.
go to the strip club.
Now
You
stop
going
that.
to the casino.
Stop it.
And losing your
Stop
whole
it,
rent
bro.
money, and y'all complaining
Bro,
about the
bro.
price of eggs, man. Come on, man.
Bro, now you know you shouldn't be talking like that about yourself on TikTok. You shouldn't be
don't do
saying
none of
that.
that,
Well, because every
I don't
MAGA
do none of that.
accusation is a MAGA confession.
See how
Now,
you flip it, man. See how
because-
you flipping it. Come on, man. Don't try to flip that on me.
Well,
Don't
let's
try to
just
flip that on
do
me,
the
man. Come on,
math.
man.
Let's just do the math together.
Your
Everything.
eyes look red right now, Zeus. Your eyes look red right now. You trying
Well,
to talk
red,
about me,
red
man.
because I'm angry.
Come on, man.
Red because I'm angry with you, MAGA demons. Okay, and so that's like that look. You don't look in a warrior's eyes. That's
Hey,
what you see.
what
So
you do?
everything.
So what do you do? What do you do when you go to the restaurant? You go to the restaurant to sit down and eat, and then you say, "Oh, did you vote for Trump?" "Oh, no, you can't be my waitress." Or do you go to the doctor and be like, "Oh, wait a minute, doc, who did you vote for?" "Oh, no, I don't want you to work
No.
with me." You're going to walk through your whole life. You just like this on TikTok. You're not really like that.
Let
in
me
real
tell you
life.
what.
I bet you go out in life and you mess with all kind of people that voted for Trump. You just like this on here. You're fake as hell, man. Don't start that fake ass shit on me, man.
Okay.
Y'all
Well, first of
bullshitting.
all,
you just like that on this app.
well, we can't curse
Just
because
like this on my app.
you can't
I don't walk
curse.
through life like that. I don't walk through life.
Wait a
going,
second.
"Oh, you voted for Kamala? Oh no, I can't mess with you. Oh, you voted for no, I ain't mess. You can't do that. No,
Can you calm down, bro? Can you calm down, bro? The reason that you're having this reaction is because I'm an active listener, and if you knew me in real life, one thing you would know about me is I ain't going along with no foolishness. All right, because guess what that's going to do? That's going to hurt my bottom line. Case closed. I've already been there, and I've already done that. And so you've never dealt with somebody like me, and it makes sense, that's sticking true to who he is. And still able to tap in the way that I do. And I get it. It's mind blowing to you. But I'm really trying to save
not
you.
mind-blowing. It's
And I'm
funny
really
to
no.
me, man.
And I'm really trying to save you because the stuff you came into the box talking. The first thing about the fruits, I was like, all right, he's joking. I can play it. But then you started bringing in numbers, and you saw how serious I got. Oh, wait a minute. We got some fraud in the Democrat system going on over here. I definitely need to know about it. Now, I already knew enough about it to know it was lies coming from Donald Trump. But what amazes me, hold on. What
It
amazes
wasn't
me.
about fraud, man. It was about the money that was given to a space. That was what we was on. Because you tried to say that, oh, well, he cutting this and cutting that. We talking about money. I wasn't talking about fraud.
Okay.
I'm talking about money.
Okay. What was your issue with this Stacey Abrams? And it sounds to me like you were suggesting that it was suspicious that she only had $100 and she got a $2 billion grant. But when we did a deep dive in it together, it's not suspicious.
Okay. Well,
Wait, no.
It ain't got nothing to do with being suspicious. I'm saying this is what I'm saying.
No. Wait, I wasn't done.
Okay,
go ahead.
I wasn't done.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. You the host.
So we looked into the situation, and basically, she's not directly tied to the nonprofit, and President Biden wasn't even in office when the funds were awarded. She just the nonprofit went through the grant application process and was awarded the grants. That's what we found out, which is, to me, a legal thing, and a lot of nonprofits do that in this country. There's a lot of nonprofits that just get started and then they qualify for grant funding. That happens all the time. So for you to come up in here and you were wired to believe that you had something is, to me, the problem. And this is why you're not happy or you're having this reaction about me, because I didn't fall for it like you did.
You didn't even know about the situation until I said something about it.
No, I knew about it, but
look it up.
Look, I gotta remove
even know.
glass slipper. See, I gotta remove you. You got flagged. All right, it said you were talking about substances and things like that. But you all saw what I did right there. That was diabolical. And what I did was I deconstructed his narrative. You ever seen The Matrix where, the things are flying at Neo and then he just stops it and he just picks it apart one at a time? That's what I just did to him. Now he has no argument. But one thing I do hope, sir, honestly, because I'm going to do judgment. I got to send you straight to hell for that. One thing I do hope is you stop going around here and repeating that lie about Biden giving Stacey Abrams $2 billion, all right? Because what we just did was the homework together. Glass Slipper, I got to send you straight to hell, bro, because you didn't get any better since the last time that I talked to you. So I'm hoping that you'll remember this. Glass Slipper, I appreciate you're respectful of me, and I'm respectful of you. You do sound like a cool person, right? And we probably could chop it up out in person because I ain't got no animosity against you. But here's the thing: when you're possessed with that MAGA demon, you're right. My eyes do get red. And what I'm about to do is proof of that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send Glass Deranged Slipper straight to hell.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
Y'all gotta be able to start doing your own independent research and start thinking for yourselves. Don't ever get into my live, especially to the black folks out there, the blagger. Never get into Big Zeus's live and start trying to act like you selling me something that I haven't already passed up, all right? Because that'll get you into a lot of trouble. Yeah, and it is funny when you sit back and think about what I just did. It is funny in a way, but don't do that. Seriously. All right. I'm not new to this. I'm actually what they call true to this. All right. Let's bring up our next analyst. Oh, my goodness. All righty then. All right. Good morning, Val. How are you doing?
On.
All right.
That's the kingdom today.
Yeah, it's all right, though. We'll get there.
It's all good, though.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. All right. I appreciate you showing up and, showing the support.
The thing is you've had an interesting day of events, right? You had a guy that came up here earlier, on the other account.
Yeah.
Claimed the whole Democratic thing, and I'm like going, okay. And then he says I'm not going to show my cards. Well, your bluff was called, sir. When your bluff is called, you show your cards.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what to tell people like that. Then you had the last guy. That was actually interesting, and I wanted to make a point about that.
Talk to him.
Because here's the thing, sir. When you talked about the fruit and vegetables, you're actually on something that affects American people today, right? Right now, fruits and vegetables are going to be a concern for the American people. And so sir, fruit production in the U.S. has dropped by 36%.
Wow.
36%. And vegetable production has decreased by 6%.
Wow.
Okay. So, and a lot of that has to do with is because a lot of fruits have to be handpicked. Okay. So that's why that drop is higher. Oh,
wow.
But there is a lot of machinery for vegetables, right? So
yeah.
that's a little different. That's a little different scenario. That's why it's only down 6%. So these are the things that talk about that are actually going to affect the American people. Now, when you go into the discussion like you did over the nonprofit, that's a discussion because you don't even know how a nonprofit works. Okay, not only that. Are you getting into anything that really affects the American people today? Well, the nonprofit actually does affect the American people because the nonprofit is making it easier for people to create cleaner energy,
right,
and cheaper energy,
right.
Okay, so that actually affects the American people. And for you to come up here and use that as a talking point for like some kind of government waste is craziness. And to use $100 or $10, yours was $10. It was actually $100 after you read it.
Yeah,
and that struck me right away. That's why I wrote the comment.
Oh, that's what it takes to start a nonprofit.
That's what it takes to start an account in a bank. so that's these people need to think. But when y'all come up here, why don't you talk about things that are actually affecting the American people today? Like the attack on our Constitution. Right. The attack on our civil liberties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why don't you talk about those things that are actually going on?
Yeah.
The actual deconstruction of our government and trying to create a stronger executive branch than the other two branches when the Constitution clearly says 3 co-equal branches.
That part.
Articles 1, 2, and 3. You might want to go read them.
Please.
The Constitution, it breaks out the branches for you. These are the things we should be talking about because these are the things that are not going to just affect us immediately. They're going to affect us long term.
Yeah.
And people that come up here and want to keep making these kind of decisions And these kind of talking points aren't not only helping, not helping us as a Democrat Party, you're not helping yourself.
Mm.
And for your last guy,
Tell him, Val, because this is free education. Red Lady
for your
Red,
last
we
guy.
see you. Listen up, Red Lady Red.
we all know the racism thing, but sir, if you're going to be a bigot out loud, okay? Because that's exactly.
Thank you, Val.
You crashed out in the wildest way I've ever seen somebody crash out.
Yeah.
Talking about everything else somebody else is doing and not paying attention to your own life.
Thank you.
Sir, I would care to bet that it's because you can't do it either for some reason.
Now, Black Glass Slipper, is that true? You can't pull in $2 billion like that? Is that what it is? That's sad. He had so much, what I would like to say, he was so concerned about that $2 billion that he felt she had robbed him of.
Right.
Because he couldn't wrap his mind around how she could get $2 billion and how Joe Biden did that. He didn't know that it was too good to be true and that he should have put it down, Glass Slipper. Put it down. You own something that's got glass in it, but it ain't no slipper. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Glass Slipper, I can't either, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Now change your name, bro. Oh, there you go.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the richest man in the world, but I do okay.
Well, what did you say, Glass Slipper? Because Val and we all heard you. How can you get up here and say those things and then turn around and say that's not what you said? No, wear your badge with honor.
Exactly. I mean, you attacked everybody in your own community. It was crazy. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen on a live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just absolute attack on your own community. It was nuts.
Yeah. And we can't allow that. We cannot allow that, Glass Slipper. All right. So put down the glass. All right. Put down the glass.
Yeah. Make yourself, but do better.
Yeah.
Do better. I mean, we're all out here having the same fight. This is something y'all need to understand. Also, from the right side, it's not just you that are going to feel these effects.
No,
it's not just us that are going to feel these effects. We're all going to feel the effects of what's happening right now in this country.
It says Trump just doubled the tariffs on the Canadian and aluminum steel to 50%. Val, could you explain how this is going to hurt Glass and Lady Red out there real quick?
One of the largest things that wood from Canada and aluminum and stuff like that, these are building materials. Okay. When we talk about trying to build more affordable housing, you just took that away. You just took more affordable housing away.
Congratulations, Lady Red.
I mean, that's what you're doing, because that's what happened when he did this in 2018, 2019, and he did these tariffs on Canada. That affected the housing market greatly. Two things. One, you know what I'm saying? Deregulation of the housing market and the tariffs are why we're sitting at an almost 40 to 50% rate of people having to pay their mortgage of their salary.
Wow.
Okay, sir, wake up. People talk about groceries and eggs and everything else. The biggest thing that is hurting America today is housing, rent. You know what I'm saying? You can't make these things up. I mean, the median income pays anywhere between 40 to 50% of their income to housing.
Wow.
And it should be between 22 and 26%.
Wow. It's like I tell these Trump supporters, you won't be woke, but you will be broke. And this is where we're headed. They were so angry about all this other stuff happening, and this previous guest he really got me thinking. They're always worried about Democrats getting money, aren't they?
Yes, and sir, it ain't about Democrats and Republicans. It's about the American people.
That part.
Wake up. I mean, everybody tries to identity politics this stuff. It's not identity politics. It's the people. Whoever's in office affects the people wholeheartedly. You need to think about these things before you make a vote. How is this going to affect everybody? Because even though you say, and I hear people say this all the time, well, it ain't going to affect me. Yes, it is. Because as economic measures go down, as people lose jobs, you will start to lose income. Everyone will. It's just how the system works. Welcome, welcome to Economy 101. I don't know what to tell these people.
They're going to have to feel it. And that's where we're heading. That's why this recession depression is going to hurt Trump supporters like it's never, ever hurt them in there before. They're going to be begging for Joe Biden in short order. I promise you, they're going to be begging for Joe Biden to come back, him and Kamala Harris.
They can beg for what they want, but it takes three branches of government, people. The Congress is who passes these bills. I want you to keep in mind that Congress had control of the House the last 2 years. And so when you sit here and you gripe about no policies passed the last 2 years of this country, it's not the president you need to look at. It's the Congress, because that's who passes them.
Thank you.
You had a Congress that only passed 42 bills in a 2-year period. 2 years before that, that Congress passed over 400 bills.
Wow.
That fit the American people.
You see that? Well, listen, Val, you know what? This is outstanding work you're doing, all right, brother. But I got to move it on to our next panel.
Let's go on.
All right. WW Val in the chat. No lies detected. A glass slipper. You've done enough damage today, all right? But I really do need you to just sit down and relax and learn. Because what I don't want you to do is I don't want you standing on a street corner again selling that product you've been trying to sell. Don't do it, because I'm letting you know I'm going to put you out of business, all right? W Zeus in the chat. What you got to do, youngster, is you got to come over here and let me tie your shoes and lace you up the way you should be laced up so you ain't out here looking like a fool, all right, W Zeus? Alrighty then. Let me see, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we'll bring up a couple of more, and then we got to get up out of here. All right, Nutty Professor, welcome. What do you got for us, Nutty? Welcome. Oh, you're behind the mic? Marissa, thank you. Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. So to continue what Val said, Article 1, Section 5, Section 5, and Sections 1 and 2, consequently gives the separation of powers, right? It tells exactly what role Congress has. I've said on your live before that Congress has already advocated its duties, and it's giving its powers over to the executive.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Can't.
And so, Glass Slipper, Val and Zeus both, they've already set the record straight.
Yeah.
However, I'm just going to repeat it because it bears repeating. It is Congress that allocates the money. Period.
Thank you. It's
Congress that allocates the money. It is that simple. It is Congress. So when you say, well, Joe Biden gave, well, it doesn't work that way. So the president signs legislation into law.
Thank you.
I'm just a bill.
Sing
on
it.
Capitol Hill. You need to go back and watch Schoolhouse Rocks.
Yeah.
And to how laws become laws.
Yeah.
How bills become laws. Excuse me.
Yeah. How do we get to the place where we have laws? And a lot of these folks, Nutty, they don't understand it. And this is what makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Especially Red Lady Red. She's in here. I don't know. What did you do to Red Lady Red? She's angry this morning.
Again, it was because the last thing that we spoke about when Red Lady Red was in your box.
Yeah.
When I said that not even black men wanted to enter her. So
okay.
That's what it was. And she's angry because she, you know how we keep saying that people are in the FAFO stage.
Correct.
She's been in the FAFO stage for quite a while now because no black man has wanted to touch her since she opened her mouth.
Is that true? Okay, got it.
So that's ever.
Because she's also in here asking me if she can borrow $20. And I don't think that would be acceptable, Red Lady Red. Don't ask Big Zeus to borrow $20 because you've already done some nasty things, and so why pay for that?
Yeah. So here's an interesting thing, though, Zeus. I'm switching gears here. I'm going to pivot here.
Go ahead.
So the state of California. So we now know that former Congresswoman Katie Porter is going to be running for governor of the state of California.
Right.
Okay. I absolutely love Katie Porter. But I am not a Californian, so I obviously don't have a say so. So you all need to elect the best person for the job there in the state of California. But I absolutely feel like Katie Porter would be an asset to the state of California.
Yeah.
But here's the parallel, though. I'm from the state of Michigan, and so although I don't live in Michigan any longer.
Right.
Michigan, my family's still there. I'm still a Michigander at heart.
Right.
And Michigan has to also make a decision to elect its first black governor.
Oh, really?
Because the current lieutenant governor, Garland Gilchrist, has announced on Tuesday that he's going to seek the role of governor because we know Big Gretch cannot run again.
Right.
So, the Michiganders thank Big Gretch for her service because she has done a phenomenal job.
I agree.
The governor of the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
But she cannot run again. So now her lieutenant governor, Garland Gilchrist, is going to be running for governor. And Michigan, you have an opportunity to make history once again.
Let's do it.
By electing the first black governor of that state.
Let's go, W Michigan. We need to get that going.
So here's why I'm talking about everything else other than what's going on right now. It's because we're at an impasse in our nation. We're at an impasse.
Right.
We can no longer, continue complaining about Donald Trump having no guardrails.
Yeah.
When we are not actively talking about the midterm elections coming up in 2026.
That part.
We don't have guardrails right now, but we can get guardrails in 2026 if y'all get y'all hindpots out there to vote.
Amen.
Here's another thing. We can actually flip Congress, the House of Representatives.
Right.
We can flip it right now.
Preach it, Nutty.
With these 2 seats in Florida. Now, we know Florida's the armpit of the United States, and it's a musty armpit.
That part.
Right behind the stanky butt cheeks of Texas.
Hey, man, preach it. Yeah.
So there are 2 seats that we can win, but Floridians, y'all got to get out there and vote.
Yeah.
You got to vote.
Tell them.
That's the only way. Listen. If you want to hate a Democrat, hate a Democrat. I don't care. Because I am so far left. I am so far left that you can't even describe me as a progressive. Because I'm so far left, I'm not even a progressive.
Yeah.
Because I think healthcare should be a right, not a way of life.
Amen. I think that
healthcare should be given to every single person who is breathing, that's standing on these grounds.
Amen.
These stolen, hallowed grounds.
Amen.
If you're on these grounds, you deserve the right to
I support that 110%.
If you are within these borders, I don't care what your status is, you deserve an education.
No lies.
That's at the very least. That's at the least of these. That's when Scripture, you so-called Christians, Scripture said the least of these.
That part.
When you do unto the least of these, you do unto me.
Amen. Hit him with it.
Unto me, who are we talking about? We're talking about Christ. So what is the term Christian? It's to be Christ-like.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to be Christ-like, you can't support MAGA.
Thank you.
You can't support the Republican Party. You have to support, the evil Democrats. Because why? The evil Democrats, they're not trying to take away a woman's right to bodily autonomy.
That part.
The evil Democrats, they're not trying to take food out of children's mouth.
That part.
The evil Democrats, guess what?
What's that?
They're welcoming the immigrant. They're actually doing what Scripture states.
That part. Go ahead. W Nutty. Go ahead.
The Democratic Party. Let me just land it here.
Okay.
Do the Democratic Party got some serious issues? Absolutely, they do, my brother.
Yeah.
They do. They do. They got some serious issues. But if we're going to talk about the lesser, because I've heard the lesser of two evils.
Right.
So let's talk about the lesser of two evils.
Hit them with it.
It would be the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
Because although the Democratic Party has room to grow and room to work,
mm-hmm.
It is the Democratic Party that's not out there trying to unalive people.
That part.
What Democratic president in the history of this nation, well, not the history of the nation, because we haven't had Democrats the entire time.
Right.
But since we've had Reconstruction, what Democratic president has taken away food from children? I'll wait.
Yeah. What
Democratic president, Zeus, has tried to stop you from voting?
None. Not one. No, not one. And they know it.
We keep hearing, and people like Blagger, people like Glass Slippers, dude, you just got owned in 4K.
Wow.
Because while you were lying, Zeus was fact checking you.
Sure was.
And then he called you out in real time.
Yeah.
Because you guys show that you don't read beyond the headlines.
That part.
Swervin, thank you. I keep saying it. I will give Swervin credit to the day I unalive.
Yeah.
You are nothing more than a headline hoochie.
All right, there you go, W Swerve and W Nutty. Yeah, we debunked him right here in real time, and he went on and started talking about something else.
From the trees. You can't see forest from the trees. But because it was something that was fitting into your narrative, instead of fact checking it, instead of finding out what the truth was and is, you were like, oh, see, Joe Biden.
We ain't going for that.
You couldn't even get Lee Zeldin's name right, sir. Sounding like the Bama that you are. Come on now.
Tell him. Well, listen.
So
Nettie,
anyway,
I appreciate you.
You're looking good, brother. Obviously,
you.
not as
You
good
too.
as me. But you're looking good.
Listen. Now you're getting a little carried away over there. All right. You put it down. Seriously.
Listen, Takesha said it best. I don't understand. Number one, I don't understand why the live got taken down. Because as soon as one guest got up there and said a slur, you dropped them immediately.
Yeah.
You dropped them immediately.
Yeah.
But you know what? The devil work hard, but we work harder.
Amen. All right. Now that got you out and that got you back into the good graces because you were on the fringes for a quick second with that previous remark.
You know what? Listen, dude, don't make me go George Foreman on you. Because I would go George Foreman on you.
Well, it's going to end like a Mike Tyson situation for you, all right? All right.
Oh, you going to bite my ear?
It's going to get real nasty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, W Nutty in the chat. They always coming for the throne, but they'll never get it. They'll never get it. Sorry,
Listen,
yeah.
Listen, like Santana said yesterday, listen, this is your world. We're just a squirrel trying to get a nut in it. We respect the kingdom because we come to the kingdom willingly. So therefore, I will be gracious. I will be gracious to the head of this kingdom.
Thank you.
All right. So it's all good in the hood.
Amen. All right, I can live with that.
Brother, we love you.
All right, love you too, ladies and gentlemen. W Nutty in the chat. No lies detected. Yeah, I mean, we know how to laugh and joke and have a good time over here. Let's not kid ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness! So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite the show today. All right, let's see where we are at. Let's see where we are at. Oh, you know what? Alrighty then. Let me see where we at right now. Red Lady Red, you made it all the way over here to talk to Big Zeus. It's clear you starting to realize you've made a lot of bad decisions in life.
Oh my goodness. What do me making bad decisions got to do with this economy?
Well, how are you feeling with the economy right now? I heard you in the chat, or I didn't hear you. I saw you write it down, so that means you can't deny it, that you were asking me if I could give you a loan. And I assume
you gonna give me a loan? If you can
how
give
much
me
you
a loan,
need?
give
How
me a
much you
loan.
how much you
I'll
need?
take that.
How much you need?
I'll take that.
I'm gonna do you like I would do
I'm
any
trying
of
to
my.
start a
Okay.
nonprofit anyway.
Okay. So how much you need?
Donate.
How much you need?
You said how much you
How much
should
do
know
you
how much it
need?
costs to start it. I need the startup money.
Okay, so $100.
No, the startup.
That's
I
it.
got a
Just
bank account over 20 years, same account.
wh-
I don't need. I got a
okay.
bank
So
account.
you don't need a loan because I was about
I
to do
do need a
something.
loan. Give me a loan.
Well, how much?
That's what I was saying. I was saying that because banks typically, or any organization typically, wouldn't give a person a loan on a new account. Okay, we all know that you have to have a history of a bank account to get certain type of loan.
So well, let's walk through this together. Was opening the bank account a problem with the $100? Is that where you have a problem because people don't know how to have $100 to open an account? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
okay.
just
So that's
saying
okay.
that what loan can you go get, right? Let's look at your bank account right now and your what's name. Would the government give you a $2 million? Let's say you done had your bank account for 15 years. You keep a minimum of 20,000 in there, right?
Okay.
And you got a good payment history on
Well,
your
I think
credit.
I think I
And you
understand.
got a good payment history and work history. Your work ethics is awesome,
Yeah,
right?
work ethnics.
They won't even give you Zeus, you with all that great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They won't even give you $2 million to open up a nonprofit that could benefit the community.
I think
How many people got them refrigerators and stoves? Because that's what they gave her the $2 million for refrigerators and stoves. If we can see the list, we'll hush. I want to see the list of people who she bought the refrigerator and stoves for. Okay, if that lady bought the refrigerators and stoves for them people that needed them, especially the elderly and people that probably need a refrigerator in these communities, then maybe.
Okay. So
would
first
you
thing,
go buy them refrigerators and stoves if they need it?
if that was the way the grant was written, yeah, I'm glad you
You know
laughing
it's
at.
refrigerators and stoves.
No,
You read it too, Zeus. I know you did. You
So
be
so
reading.
I just want to clear this up because you said a lot. First things first, it was $100 to open an account, and there's nothing illegal about that.
No one said that.
And then the second thing, you keep
can't
saying
get no
loan.
$2 million loan.
We're talking about a grant.
Anything. You can't get no $2 million grant loan or anything
without
a history to show. Okay.
No,
you know
no.
what? It's okay.
So have
it's
you?
okay. We all know this how loans work. Okay.
So can you at least?
Can you go open up a bank account?
Do I have to mute you? Do I have to mute you?
Because you're not answering the question. Can you open up? Can you get a loan right now with $100?
I'm sorry. This is a reprobate spirit right here. This woman right here. She does not want to allow you do not want to allow anyone to try to speak to you. All I was trying to say is anybody can open up an account with $100. And it wasn't a loan, it was a grant. And yes, there are a lot of new nonprofits that are actually out there demonstrating that they can qualify to receive grant funding. That is not unusual. Now, it's unusual to you.
They're not going to give you $2 million.
Because of the lifestyle you live.
You know they're not finna give you $2 million.
Because
they might give you $5,000. That you not finna get $2 million. Like, be for real.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Jeff, you gonna take me down because you know.
No. I'm gonna bring up the doctor, Dr. Lex. He's really great.
No, ain't no doctor. You know you is not finna get.
Hi, Dr. Lex.
I need a $2 million grant.
Okay, so first thing, this is what we're gonna do.
Can I get one?
Red Lady
Can
Red,
I get
please.
a $2 million grant?
Red Lady Red, we're trying to have a professional conversation with you. Are you capable of handling it? Thank you. She muted herself, so thank you. So
okay. So Stacey Abrams. What they're doing is they're doing the same thing over and over again that they did in Georgia to Stacey Abrams because they think that she may run for office again. So here comes this new misinformation, and people like Red Lady Red here are eating it up, even though it's obviously a lie. Okay, so case in
Repeat
point.
that.
So
Can
so
you
wait,
repeat that?
Can he
What?
finish it, Red Lady Red? I'll give you your
So
chance. Come on now, show us that you can be a learned individual.
so they gave Stacey Abrams $2 million. Okay, Stacey Abrams then took that $2 million. There was multiple things like the free food giveaways, the appliance giveaways, the free clothing giveaways, the transportation to and from hospitals. There's multiple facets of the way that money could have been spent, because $2 million in all actuality, when you're dealing with the people in mass, is not a lot of money.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think they should have given her more money, because here in this day and age, considering we in this black community are marginalized, and Red Lady Red is not paying any
It's
attention to
$2
that.
billion, and it's not to her. It was to a nonprofit. It's to the nonprofit, and she's indirectly affiliated with the nonprofit.
I misquoted. It's $2 billion.
Well, Red Lady Red has been saying that number, and it's easy to do, but that's why we got to get these facts straight.
Here's the thing: if you go look up Stacey Abrams' net worth, there's nothing that shows that she made anything off of the money that was given to this nonprofit. Okay, so here's the thing: this is what they lie about. They always inflate these people's net worths, and you can go plainly look them up, and they are far less than what they say. And they were doing that to Jasmine Crockett.
That part.
They're doing it. Why is it, Red Lady Red? You being a black woman, is it that you're attacking your own?
I'm not.
How is that?
The crayon. Sorry.
Come again.
We didn't hear that. What did you say?
You're not the color of the crayon.
I said
okay, so,
I'm not a
okay,
Crayola
so
crayon.
all right. Okay, so let's
Sorry.
rephrase that then. Considering you're a woman in the African American diaspora, are you that?
I'm not from Africa.
Oh, where are you from?
America.
Okay, so none of your people ever came from Africa?
No.
Oh, so how did you get here?
They was already here. What you mean? How they get here?
Okay,
people were just already in Africa the same way.
Now
it's like
just,
that on every continent.
Now
the people
you
just there.
messed
We
up.
don't know. None of us know how they got there. They
You
was
just
there.
messed up. Okay, you just messed up because this is my thing. Okay, so the out of Africa theory. Okay, so the matriarchal woman arose from Africa on the eastern coast about 300,000 years ago around Lake Victoria. We didn't migrate it to the Gulf of Eden, which we added 2 genes because of lack of melanin and the change in diet, where they turned into the other people, plus that little run in with Homo neanderthalensis.
Oh.
Okay, so then they migrated to the Strait of Bering and across the ocean, 80,000 years ago.
Okay, I thought we were talking about Stacey Adams or whatever her
somewhere.
name is.
No,
I don't want to talk about that. Like I said, I'm not neither of those. Thank you.
You
Next,
said
move along.
Okay, so
Your point.
judging by your picture, your people are from the western coast of Africa, probably Nigeria.
You look.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
relax
this. I'm gonna say this
yourself.
out loud.
No.
I'm not relaxing anything. I'm not relaxing
We're gonna get to her, but we got to make sure
you're
welcome. You're understanding why we're doing this.
I'm
just
gonna
say
arrive
as
at this.
me being a woman.
No. Because you literally just said that you are not something that you obviously are.
I'm not.
Because what do you put on your job applications, and what's on your driver's license, and your birth certificate?
I choose
what's on
not
your
to
birth certificate?
answer.
What's on your birth certificate? What's on your birth certificate?
My parents' name.
Okay. So what? Do you have an English last name?
Do you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
What is it?
Why
Do you have an English last name?
Can I ask you this?
What's
Red,
an English last name?
Red Lady Red. Why are you so contrary in spirit? What's going on with you?
Don't try to paint my spirit to be anything. Okay.
So
worry about your
listen,
spirit. Don't try to paint my spirit to be anything. I thought we were talking about Stacey Abrams.
No, we're not.
And how they gave her all that free money.
We're trying.
And
I'm
for her
trying
to
to
give
figure out
out
why.
stoves
I'm
and
trying to figure out why.
He's trying to help you.
It don't take billions.
I am trying to figure out why. Can you? I know you got a really big mouth, but could you close it? It's big visually.
Thank you. Just do this for us, Red Lady.
Okay,
please.
so
y'all so funny.
So there's no anthropological, archaeological evidence of anybody that looks like you or I being on this.
Is we still
continent
talking about what we are?
We're
human. You're American.
Close it. I know you look like.
She got it muted.
Look like, I know. She literally looks like she could eat a $5 foot.
Because
she could eat.
You're American.
She came up here to get training. We're trying to give you some real training, and it's turning into a difficult exercise.
Okay, let the men talk. Y'all can go.
Okay, so There's no anthropological or archaeological evidence that states that you were here before 1619. Okay, whenever they first start bringing people over from Africa, I know you know that your people are from Africa. I know you know that because you probably have an English last name.
She
and
does.
Another thing is once we got here, the 30,000 years ago was when the natives, the indigenous people first started arriving in America, and we are not those. You were not here before then. That's the reason where I'm arriving at you dismissing yourself from being associated with the black community so you can attack our black women. That's crazy.
Thank you. And now we're back to Stacey Abrams.
No,
So you see what he just did?
I attacked?
Stacey Abrams.
I attacked her when I said because I said I want to see a list of the people she gave refrigerators and stoves to. That's attacking her.
Well, can I say this?
And
did
me
you vote?
saying they
Did
would
you
give me
wait?
$2 million.
Did you vote for Trump? Or did you vote for Kamala Harris? Which one?
Why would I vote for Kamala?
See, and the disrespect on her
She's
name.
not a black woman for
sure.
So wait.
See,
Hey,
I mean,
Zeus,
I knew it was self-hate.
Okay, so Zeus,
she not black.
Okay, so why would you be concerned about that if you're not black either?
Black is a crayon.
Wait. You're not black, you said, and she's.
I'm not voting for her.
So you and Kamala got a lot in common then, because y'all both not black according to your logic.
Right. Okay.
You know something, Zeus? Kamala's father is from the same community, around the same community.
Wow.
No, he was a slave owner.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was Afro-Indigenous, just like everybody else.
He was
Jamaica.
Afro-Indigenous. Listen to all these names, y'all.
Okay. So Red Lady Red, I'm gonna give you a free get out of. I'm gonna give you a free get out of.
Hey Zeus, real quick.
That?
She don't know anything.
So Red.
Y'all funny as fuck.
Red. Well, you're not.
This woman is sad.
Red, we need you to act like a lady.
You got the best show on TikTok because this shit is.
Why are you using profanity like my mama ain't here?
Oops, I'm sorry. We respectable over here. My apologies.
I go ahead. See, there has to be some sort of fun punishment.
Red, what you're not going to do is not going for say that Kamala father not come from Jamaica, backyard.
Oh,
because my grandmother from Kingston, Whitehall, Jamaica, Coronation Market.
Why you changing your voice? Talk regular.
What you're not going to do is no say for she's not from Africa. We are from Africa, from one community.
Talk regular.
We're trying to get through to you.
Okay, so you're on here as an African.
You in America.
You're on here as an African descendant.
In America.
I gotta go ahead and do this. We're at judgment. We're at judgment now. I mean, because Red Lady.
Can I say this? And
yes, sir. Yes.
If you see a raccoon in the daytime, it's got rabies.
Thank you. W. Dr. Lex. We've arrived at judgment.
Y'all can pay me out to do anything, but the question still stands. Would they give you a grant for that amount with $100?
Okay. Well, here's the answer.
Yes or no?
An evil and adulterous generation, Red Lady Red, seeks after a sign.
And you've been working for how many years? Would they give you that? They wouldn't even give you.
What's that? What's that in the background? Oh, somebody got to go to hell. Now there's three of us up here.
You is named after a damn demon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you are the demon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's Red Lady Red, and what we just did was send her straight to hell.
Hey Zeus, I love Trump. I just love him. I can't find my red hat or I puts his on. And see, these black women, we don't like them. I loves me some Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
And I just don't like myself because Zeus, you know me, we got this black skin and we just don't like ourselves.
That part, self-hate right there. Tell him, Lex, so Dr. Lex.
I don't know what to think about myself when I look at this black face this morning. I'm not black.
Tell him, Dr. Lex.
Somebody help me out here. Zeus, I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you something. I don't like black people so much. Sometimes I hit myself. I call the police on myself, too, sometimes, Zeus. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir, no, sir.
Wow. It's the saddest thing ever.
And you know what? Yeah, you know, sometimes me and Red there, we like to go to Walmart and try to pick the cotton out of the T-shirt.
Wow. You see what you've done, Red Lady Red? What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Dr. Lex a round of applause. Look at the time. I got to get up out of here. Wow.
Peace, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. Well, listen, that concludes this special broadcast. You all deserve a round of applause. Thank you for following me on my backup. All right, seriously. This was necessary. But you know what? I also got to give a special thank you to all of my subscribers, gifters, moderators, and panelists. Another excellent show. Thank you, Dr. Lex. I see you, brother. I see you. All righty then. But I also got to give one last round of booze and shaming. You know who this goes out to? This goes out to all the Zeus haters out there. These are not just my haters. These are also your haters, all right? And you know what they do. They're trying to suppress the truth, all right? They want to take down the live, but you know what? You can't keep a good thing down. Let's send these Trump supporters one last time where they belong, straight to hell.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know what we got to do. Take care and stay safe out there in those TikTok streets. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. We're out of here. Let's go. Hey, what a great show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't have any updates on the appeal, so once I find out, we'll know whether it'll be here or whether it'll be on the main account. But you know what? We did have a great time, all right? And we're going to keep telling the truth. Later, everyone. Keep up the great work. Let's go. Hit them with it. Let's go. Let's go, Curtis. Let's go, Little Hawk. Let's go. Hey. W Rick in the chat. W Marisol. Thank you. Alrighty then. Now let's get to some drill, baby, drill, because we got to get up out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. We're going to do some drill, baby, drill, and then we are up and out of here. Oh my gosh. We went into overtime like you wouldn't believe. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Kamala Harris's war on Pennsylvania energy. Because she's going to ban, fracking, right? 100%. Drill, baby, drill. We're going to be drilling so deep. We're going to be, for these guys, we're going to drill. We're going to take out so much money. We're going to pay down our debt. We're going to lower your tax system.
Will I be going?
Insane asylums.
There he goes.
You know, they go crazy when I say the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Drill, baby, drill. We're going to frack. Drill, there's a frack.
You know she's gonna bang and
up in there she was against fracking against all the stuff
and then all of a sudden, let's go. She said I like fracking very much. Look, they always go back to what they want. They always go back. She can't help it. She's a radical. She can't help it. And we're gonna hit that. And we will and drill, baby, drill. You gotta be able to drill, ladies and gentlemen, because if you can't do that, you're not gonna be able to do anything, alright? Thank you, Tiffany, for the people. W and in the chat. Lower your taxes, deep insane asylums. You know, they go crazy when I say hit it, drill, baby, drill. We're gonna frack. Hey, let's go. Hey, Hannibal Lecter. I'm gonna drill, baby, drill like it's Hannibal Lecter. Here it goes.
You know, they go crazy when I say the late great Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, really?
They say, why would he mention?
Why would he mention Hannibal Lecter? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna lower your taxes.
Oh, that part.
Deep insane asylums. You know they go crazy when I say the late great Hannibal. Drill, 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 baby, drill with a fat, drill, baby, drill like it's Hannibal Lecter. Drill, baby, drill with that.
Lower your taxes.
Deep insane asylums.
Let's go. You know they go crazy when I say the late great Hannibal. Hit it. Let's go. Hannibal Lecter. Drill, baby, drill like it's Hannibal Lecter time. We're gonna lower your taxes. Keep insane asylums. You know we go crazy when they say. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What a great show. How much do you owe on your taxes, baby? Oh, you owe 100,000, and you got some debt. Don't worry, we'll take care of both of those. All right? Because guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna drill. We're gonna drill, baby, drill, and we're gonna frack. All right, and we're gonna get real deep like Hannibal Lecter, because guess what? We have so much liquid gold underneath our feet, and all we gotta do is drill, baby, drill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care and stay safe out there in the TikTok streets. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.